Hi, I'm Luziana, Lily Brazil YouTube. In this video, I'm going to teach you Brazilian Portuguese through the song lyrics Planeta Água, Water Planet, composed by Guilherme Arantes, winner of the MPB Shell Festival or Festival MPB Shell in 1981. Guilherme Arantes is a famous Brazilian singer since 1970s with lots of top hits. His songs are really romantic that touch our hearts, even when it's talking about the nature. When the song is about nature and about people, whatever, it's really good to listen and understand the meaning of the song. Okay, all his songs have a beautiful lyric, not just the melody, but the the everything together, a group. Okay, and he good makes a good interpretation. He acts like he's feeling while he's singing them. He writes his songs, he writes his melodies, and he even sings beautifully. And let's go on. So, well, he's a while without making any presentation like for in person. He makes in the internet, so I left the link for you to see in his official channel. And then also I left this link here with that song I'm going to teach you. So let's go on with the text. Um, so it's worth knowing his work. It will change your point of view about the Brazilian music. If you think we don't have good music, you have to know his musics. It is real poetry. All said, let's start the class uh, by the way, uh, what I asked his businessman Anderson Carlos from Libertè Art Acessory permission to do that translation, and it was granted. So may God bless and protect them and their families. So the link to this song on on Guilherme, on Guilherme Arantes official is on Guilherme Arantes official channel in YouTube or at YouTube, whatever. The idea for this video came about because of the World Earth Day, which was April 22, is every year, of course. Guilherme Arantes, in the opinion of the public, won the MPB Shell Festival or Festival MPB Shell 1981, even though the corrupt judges gave first place to someone else. Nesse vídeo eu vou ensinar português para estrangeiro através da letra da música Planeta Água, composta por Guilherme Arantes. Os brasileiros que da atualidade que não conheceram terão chance de conhecer, né? Essa música foi lançada para o Festival MPB Shell 1981. Guilherme Arantes é um cantor famoso brasileiro desde 1970, ou década de 70, com muito sucesso. Suas músicas são realmente românticas, top, que tocam os nossos corações, mesmo quando se trata da natureza. Vale a pena conhecer o trabalho dele, vai mudar com certeza seu ponto de vista com relação à música brasileira. Quando você disse que não tem música que preste brasileira, você não conheceu ainda as músicas dele. É poesia de verdade. Tudo dito, vamos começar a aula, aliás. Pedi ao empresário Anderson Carlos, da assessoria Libertè Art, permissão para fazer essa tradução e ela foi concedida. Que Deus abençoe eles, abençoe e proteja eles e a família deles. O link para essa música está no canal oficial de Guilherme Arantes, no YouTube. A ideia de fazer esse vídeo surgiu porque na sexta-feira passada, agora já estamos quase aí no Brasil, já deve ser quarta-feira. Eu já devia ter lançado esse vídeo. Então hoje já é dia 26, né? Aí é 27. Então, vamos lá, né? Então foi lançado, eu fiz esse vídeo por causa disso, eu pedi essa permissão por causa desse dia da terra, que no Brasil sempre se lembra, ou no dia da terra, ou no dia da água, lembrando dessa música. Ok? Então, Guilherme Arantes, na opinião do público da época, venceu o festival MPB Shell 1981, ainda que os juízes corruptos tenham dado o primeiro lugar a outra pessoa. Depois eu vou ver se eu faço essa tradução para o espanhol e para o francês. Por enquanto eu vou ficar só, porque está ficando muito comprido o vídeo. Então vamos lá. Okay, let's start it. With me, Planeta Água, Water Planet. Okay, Guilherme Arantes. The way you pronounce Guilherme, LH, is... Let me see if I can show you how to pronounce. So when you have LH, you have the sound L, like La, Le, Li, Lo, Lu. Okay? That's how you pronounce. Like if there is something on your mouth and you want to hold, so you say La, Le, Li, Lo, Lu. If it is not a LH, it's NH, the sound is different. Nya, like champagne, nyang, so nya. Nye, ni, nyo, nyu. Okay, with me. Nya, nye, ni, nyo, nyu. The sound is in the nose. If it is CH, you have the sound of all of these combinations are the same sound. Sha, sha, sha. It's not cha, cha, cha. Okay? Sha. She. 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 Show. 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 Shoe. 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 But the H sometimes has sound of Z, but for this while we have that sound, so you can train La, Le, Li, Lo, Lu, nha, nhẹ, nhì, nhò, nhú, sha, she, she, sho, shoo. But when you have the sound cha, cha, you have t, c, h. So you have cha, like a chow, by chow. You have ch. Oh, you have always, but you won't have so many words with it. Ch, ch, just chow. Okay, let's go on with the. Oh, forgot. You will have also C A C with a comma under it, like this. It has this sound of S. Okay, the sound is not the doesn't mean the same thing, but the sound is the same. So you have it sound, 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 sound. Okay, like a and and about that is C with the comma. You have A, never E or I, just A O U. Okay, so A O U, you can have that comma under the the C. Okay, so sa, se, si, so, su. Okay, let's go back to the class. So you have agua, that A with the accent here, you have a. Água, que, água means water, que, that, nas is springs or born, nas can be springs or born, and it's the singular, the verb, singular, nasce, singular, plural is nascem. So, it, ele ou ela nasce. Then, eles ou elas nascem. So, in this case, the water is singular, so a água. So, água que nasce in the na. This one is female fonte. Most of the time when the word ends with E or A, you have a female noun. Okay? So this fonte, the source, the fountain, the source of the water is female. So água que nasce na fonte. Serena is what? The water. So that's why serena. If it was a boy, a male, it was sereno. So even the adjective has to be like the end of the noun. If it is male, you have to finish with O. If it is female, A or E. Okay. Of course, there is some exceptions, but we are not going to talk about exception. So, serena do mundo. Mundo is meio. So, do of the mundo. World. World is mundo. So, mundo is meio. And e, this here is means and. E, que, that, que, abre, opens. So abre is another verb. Abre singular, abre plural. So abre, the water opens. So e abre, a means a, profundo, deep, grotão, grotto. Riacho means creek. E and flows. Let's say the complete phrase. Água que faz I jump the first here. E abre profundo. Água que. Água que you are not already know. Water that. So água que faz. Faz is the verb to make. So faz. It makes. It faz. If it's plural, you have fazem. Okay, the present. So faz. It does. It make. It they make. So faz singular, fazem plural. Okay, so the water does. The water faz. Inocente. Riacho. Riacho is creek. E and deságua. Flows. Na is in the something female. When you have a na, you have in the. Okay, so when you have in the, so when you have a singular male, you have no, means in the, inside something male, like inside the river, dentro do rio, no rio. In the box, na caixa. Okay, so it's male. And plural, you just put s in the end, so you have plural, dos nas. Okay, let's go on here. So practice, because it's too much for you to remember. So na corrente, in the stream of the do Ribeirão. Ribeirão, brook, but also can be the city in the state of São Paulo. That's called the Ribeirão. So you have Ribeirão Preto, that's the city, and they have the brook. Okay? So let's say all that complete before we move to the next stress. Água que nasce na fonte, serena do mundo, e que abre profundo grotão. I'm speaking too fast, right? E que abre profundo grotão. Água que faz inocente riacho e deságua na corrente do Ribeirão. Okay, next. So I said the water that springs from the source, serena of the world, and that opens a deep grotto, water that makes innocent creek and flows in the stream of the brook or Ribeirão. Now next strophe. Strophe stress, I don't. Águas. Águas now is plural. Here was singular, now is plural. That's why you have an S on it. Águas escuras. Águas escuras, you put the dark, water, dark. So, águas, waters, dark. You see the plural here on dark and can be escuras. You have female plural. So you have to put here the adjective also in female plural. If it was male, you put OS on the end, escuros. But you are speaking about the water, not the river, so you have female adjective. So, águas escuras, dark waters of the rivers. Of the rivers. Dos rios, of the rivers. Que, that, que, levam, brings. Because it's plural, so if it was singular, it was leva. The water take. Leva can be take or then can bring. Take or bring. Levam is plural, so singular, plural. Levam, they levam, elas levam. Leva, ela leva, leva. Okay? Let's move on. So, I should put instead of bring, I should say take. Take. Because it carries the fertility, it takes the fertility. Okay? And if I say bring, it means it may sound I am there, but I'm not there, so it takes there to the sertão. So que levam a fertilidade, que levam a fertilidade means fertility, ao sertão. We don't have a sertão in English, so I kept sertão, but the sertão means an arid place, like the Old West, for example, far from the civil urbanization. So you have sertão. an arid and dry place. Okay? Sometimes it's not dry. When there is rain, it's not dry. Águas que banham. Banham means bathe. Waters that bathe. Aldeias, villages. But it's not any village. Aldeias is aboriginal place. Okay? So aldeias is a place, a village of aboriginal. So, águas que banham aldeias. 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 Waters that bathe villages. E matam and quench. You can say matam in the meaning. I forgot to put the banha, the verb. Banha, singular. Banham, plural. So I don't need to keep it telling you. She does, they does. Okay? They do. Banha, banham. Mata, kill or quench. Mata, matam. Okay, singular plural. It's for third person. Singular plural. Acede, acede, acede. The thirst, thirst, sede, thirst. Da população. Population, it's easy. The population, okay? So, and quench the thirst of the population, okay? Dark waters of the rivers that take fertility to the sertão, you can say Old West. Waters that bathe villages, aboriginal villages, and quench the thirst of the population. So in Portuguese, let's go slowly. Águas escuras dos rios que levam a fertilidade ao sertão. Águas que banham aldeias e matam a sede da população. Next, here. Águas que caem das pedras. Here. This is a irregular verb. So, cai, singular, and the caem, plural. That's, you see, they changed. Cai, she falls. Ela cai. They fall. Elas caem. Okay? Caem. So you have a águas, the waters that fall, from stones, das pedras. Águas que caem das pedras. Stones, pedras. No véu, in the veil, das cascadas, of waterfalls, of the waterfalls. Cascadas can also be cachoeira. Cascata and cachoeira are the same mini waterfalls. Okay? No véu, véu, véu. Some people has problem to say the V in Portuguese, so that's why I'm exaggerating. Véu, no véu das cascatas, in the veil of the waterfalls. Ronco, hon, that R has the sound here. Ha, he, he. Okay? So the sound, I'm going to write here. When it's on the beginning of the phrase, it has the sound of on the beginning of the word, you have the sound like H A H A H E. Ha, he, he, ho. But if it is in the middle of the phrase, in the middle of the word, after a vowel, so you have, like, let's say, vowel, no, consonant, vowel, and R, for example, so that R we have let's put it like this, vowel, then this, you have the sound of that you know, ra, re, re, ra, ru, okay? Let me put that here so you can understand the pronunciation. So you have ra, re, re, ro, ru, like coração. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. And here you have ha, he, he, ho, hum. Okay? You also can have that sound ha, he, ho when you have ha, he, he, ho. Okay, so you have that same sound. Let's move on. So you have here, where did I start? I stop. So you have águas que caem das pedras no véu das cascatas. Ronco, rumble, de trovão, of thunder, of thunder. E and depois after and then and after. Dormem, I will put it here, then or after, whatever you wish to put, then or after. Sleep, sleep, dormem, sleep. So again you have a plural. Dormir, singular, dormem, plural. Okay? So sleep, dormem, tranquilas, peacefully, peacefully. So, e depois dormem tranquilas no leito, on the bed, bed. Leito is bed. Dos lagos, on the bed of the lake. Oh, but we can put it like this because in English you have bed of the lake, like a lake bed. Okay, so on the lake bed, bed of the lake, and again no leito dos lagos, on the bed, lake bed. Okay, so let's read all of this. Águas que caem das pedras no véu das cascatas. Ronco de trovão. E depois dormem tranquilas no leito dos lagos. No leito dos lagos. So we said waters that fall from stones in the veil of the waterfalls, rumble of thunder, and then and after sleep peacefully on the lake bed, on the lake bed. Next, almost finished. I know it's long, but if you want to learn something, it has to be like that. Água, água dos igarapés. Igarapés is a stream that you can go with the canoes, about 2 meters, something like that, not deeper than that. So it can go with the canoes. Água dos igarapés, water from the streams of igarapés. Onde, where, onde, Yara, Yara. Who is Yara for you? You don't know, right? Yara is a mythology, is here. Yara also spelled Uyara, Yara with a Y, or Hira, Yara. Portuguese pronunciation Yara, or Mother of the Water, Mãe das Águas, Mother das Águas of the Water, is a figure from Brazilian mythology based on ancient Tupi and Guarani mythology. The word derives from Old Tupi Yari. Water, Yari, Lord, Lady. So Lady of the Lake. Water, Queen. Depending on the oral tradition and the context of the history, she can be seen either as a water nymph, a siren, or a beautiful mermaid from the fresh water. So let's go. So he said here, onde Yara, mãe d'água, why d'água? Because we say da água. So you take one A and put that thing here and you have d'água. Okay? Onde Yara, mãe d'água, where Yara, mother of water, of the water. Yes, misteriosa, mysterious, canção, song. That E here I won't translate because you can watch the class of verb ser, to be, meaning to be someone, to be something. Okay? Água que o sol evapora. Água que o sol evapora. Water that the sun evaporates. Sun is sol and is male. So the sun is male and the moon is female. Really romantic. When there is the eclipse, they get together. So, água que o sol, sun, moon is lua in Portuguese. The moon, lua, and the sol, o sol. The sun evaporates. So, água que o sol evapora. Water that the sun evaporates. Pro céu. What's pro? Pro is a way to say to the, para. In poetry, we use, instead of para, we use pro. And para a, we use ra. Okay, poetry means to the. In this case, meio. To the female. And singular, they are singular. Okay? Usually we don't use pros, pras. Usually we don't write that, but some people speak that, okay? The para os e para as. Okay, but in this, that is plural. Plural para os, para as is plural. Okay, so let's go back to the, you have sky. Sky is male, okay? Para, pro céu, vai embora, goes away, vai embora, away. Então, we have another verb here. Go away, ir embora, ir, vá. I don't have an accent to put here to say vá. Let me get the A with accent in front of it. Vai, vai. Vai, eles vão. Vão, sorry, vão. Sorry, I'm forgetting the Portuguese now. Vão. Okay, so ele or ela vai, they, eles ou elas vão. Okay, vão is the present. That you can see the song is always speaking about the present, but because it's using something that happens often. So we are here. Pro céu vai embora. Embora is away. Virar, that virar is infinitive, the verb to turn. Nuvens, or become, or to turn. Nuvens de algodão. Virar, to turn, is a better translation, into cotton clouds. Cotton is algodão, clouds is nuvens. Okay? Nuvens de algodão. You can say clouds of cotton. Clouds of cotton. So clouds of cotton. Nuvens de algodão. So let's read all. Água dos igarapés, onde Yara, muita água, é misteriosa canção. É misteriosa canção. Água que o sol evapora, pro céu vai embora, virar nuvens de algodão. In English you have water from the igarapés, or from the streams. Water from the streams, where Yara, mother of water, is mysterious sun. Water that the sun evaporates, to the sky goes away, to turn into cotton clouds. Next estrofe. Gotas de água de chuva. What is gota? Drops. Drops of water of rain. How we do that in English? Rain, water, drops. But if you go to translate each one word you have, gotas is drops, de is of, água, water, da chuva, of the rain, chuva. Gotas de água da chuva, rain, water, drops. Alegre, joyous, arco-íris, arco-íris, rainbow. So to make a word rainbow, we have two words, the arc and then the iris of the eyes. Okay, so we have arco-íris is rainbow. So alegre, joyous, rainbow, arco-íris. Alegre, arco-íris. Sobre, over, on top of, sobre, a plantação. That is another word. We have sobre, that's on top, and sob. That is under. But we won't speak about that today. Let's just keep sobre on top. So, sobre a plantação. Over the plantation. Plantation is female word. Plantação. Plantação. Gotas, drops, de água da chuva. Again, the same here. Okay? Tão triste. So sad. Tão, so, triste, sad. São lágrimas. Triste can be male or female. He is sad, but the word itself is female. But it doesn't have he is sad, she is sad. It doesn't have gender. Triste, when it's using with male, it's speaking about the male. When using with the female, it's speaking about the female. But still, right like that. So, tão triste, so sad. São, they are, são lágrimas, tears, in the inundação, the flood. So he makes the comparison, ele faz comparação with water and tears. That is still water. Okay, let's go read this. Gotas de água da chuva, alegra arco-íris sobre a plantação. You can say together, sobre a plantação, sobre a plantação. Alegra arco-íris, alegra arco-íris, together. Alegra arco-íris sobre a plantação. Gotas de água de chuva, gotas de água da chuva. Tão tristes são lágrimas na inundação. Have a rhyme here. Rainwater drops, joyous rainbow over the plantation. Rainwater drops, so sad are tears in the flood. Because it's really often floods in Brazil. Águas que, waters that move. There is an expression, the water that moves the mills. Move is here. We have lots of verb now. Moving. So she or he move, they, eles ou elas, or elas, movem, singular, plural. Movem. So, in this case, it's plural. São as mesmas, sorry, I was here. Águas que movem moinhos. Moinhos is mills. So we have águas que movem moinhos, waters that move mills. São, they are, são, as mesmas, the same, but because they are mesma or mesmas, same is same, because you are speaking about plural, you have mesmas. If you were speaking about one, it was mesma. If it's male, mesmo. Male plural, mesmos. Okay, let's write it here. Mesma, singular, same, mesma. Okay, so you have there singular female, mesma, meaning same, mesmas, plural female, mesmo, plural, singular, singular, meio, mesmo, same, mesmo, and mesmos, plural, meio. Okay, let's go back to the rest of the song. So, são as mesmas águas que that arrancam, que encharcam, soak, encharca. So you have soak, singular, encharca, encharcam. So you have encharca, encharcam. So she soaks, ela encharca, they soaks, they soaks, encharcam. Okay, they soak, encharcam. So, so you have the plural here, the water that encharcam o chão. That que encharcam, that soak the floor or the ground. The ground. The ground. Okay. E sempre and always voltam, they go back, volta, singular, voltam, plural. So, ela volta, she goes back, elas voltam, they go back. Okay? Voltam, volta, voltam. Okay? E sempre voltam humildes. What is humildes? Humildes, the H has no sound in Portuguese when it's with a vowel alone without another letter. So humildes is humble. So e sempre and always come back, voltam, come back means voltam. These two words, come back, voltam, humble, humildes. Fundo means to the bottom. Bottom is male. Da terra is female. It can be earth or land. But in this situation, we can better say earth. Okay? Profundo da terra, to the bottom of the earth. Now, let's go together this part. Águas que movem moinhos. São as mesmas águas que encharcam o chão e sempre voltam humildes. Profundo da terra. Waters that move mills are the same waters that soak the floor or the ground, and always come back humble to the bottom of the earth. To the bottom of the earth. Terra, earth. Planet, água, water. terra, planeta, água. Earth, water, planet. Earth, Earth, water, planet. So, planeta, água. Terra, planeta, água. Earth, water, planet. Earth, water, planet. Earth, water, planet. And then the song repeat again. I don't know if you want to repeat with me, but I think it's enough. Let's go to see what is. I was going to put that today later to another explanation, but anyways, Yara, you already saw it. What is Yara? So, Ribeirão, you have the singer say, may have been playing with the word meaning of the word if he uses capital R. He may be speaking about the city Ribeirão Preto, like Brook, in São Paulo state, southeast of Brazil. But he also is referring to a big black brook. Okay? Wait, I got that information in Wikipedia. Podem cerrando dos. And what is the difference between river, ribeira, stream? What's the difference? I look at it in a site about geography, and it said the difference between river, stream, creek, and brook. Stream, it is a tiny river that can flow into another stream, a river or lake. Creek, natural water course, normally small and affluent of a larger course. Brook, ribeirão, it is a water course larger than a creek or stream and smaller than a river. A river it is a natural watercourse with a large volume of water. So the source of that research is prepared to the in the test here. You have the link. So sertão, what is sertão? Sertão, when we the Brazilians speak about the sertão, usually we mean the area far from the urban cities in northeast of Brazil. Here we sometimes think it's like the Old West, but maybe not. I've never been there. Never been the Old West. But it also has sertão in Minas Gerais, a state of Brazil in the southeast too, like the four southeastern states, I think. Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, Espírito Santo, and Minas Gerais, the southeast of Brazil. So in southeast of Brazil there is Minas Gerais. The sertão is an arid region far from urbanity. It's a backwoods or wilderness. Okay. Let's see. Igarapé, as I told you, is a route that is navigable by canoes. Okay? Então é isso. Thanks for watching. That's it. Thanks for watching. May God bless and protect you all. Thanks for your patience. Hope you practice. Thanks for Anderson, Carlos, and Guilherme Arantes. May God bless and protect you all. Que Deus abençoe e proteja vocês todos. Beijos e fiquemos com Deus. May God be with us always. Bye bye.